Alright, unboxing time. Well, not really, because I've already cracked open everything. But I thought we'd do something a little bit different. A little background, if you will. My copy just arrived a couple days ago. I did not know I had a copy because, well, not so much that I didn't know it's delivered, but this is one of those times when one of my really generous buddies said if I wanted to buy one of his extra copies instead of selling one, he would give one to me for the cost of the Kickstarter. So, thanks, bud. And let's begin. I will be doing really like a, what I say, an informal inventory. Just to show off all the things, I will. I kind of want to do like a brief montage of all the minis at the end of this video. So bear with me. If I have enough time, I'll arrange for something and add some stuff in towards the end. So like some close-ups of the bigger minis, like the extras and things. So what this is the base game plus all the stretch goals, and that's it. We didn't get any extras, any add-ons and whatnot. And you know what? There's a ton of stuff here anyways. So let's begin. We'll open up the main box. It's huge. It's I believe it's taller than I mean it's probably as big as the Blood Rage box, right? I do not own Blood Rage, but my buddy does, and it's pretty. It feels like it's bigger. Like when my hands aren't super huge, but when I put my hand around the side, it feels like it's bigger than one of the Zombicide boxes. And I have not gone to compare, but I'm pretty sure it is. So there's a book. I already read through it this afternoon. As you guys know, I usually don't. When the game is tried and true and trust company, I just sort of wait for the game to come, and I occupy myself with other things like backing other games and blowing my money on other dumb things. So I read through the book today already, and I mean, plus, if you're familiar with Zombicide, a lot of the vocabulary, all the dialogue in here, the way it's the terminology, they're the same. And I personally, after reading through the rules, find it a lot more intuitive than Zombicide. So, and of course, the book is really laid out really well. I mean, they just keep on making these rule books better and better. So here's a book. It's like 50 pages long, over 50, 56 if you can count the back page as a reference. 56 pages, or 58, I guess if you count the cover as a page too, right? Oh no, it is counted. So yeah. 54 pages then, altogether. Okay, rules and quests. Here's the first of many containers of minis. It's half the box, right? And that's not standing up minis, of course. And I was actually, when I first opened this, I was really floored to see just how many minis there were. I mean, it's on par with what you'd expect from CMON, right? But I'm floored every time. And the amount that they put in here. So there's actually 2.5 tiers of minis. So we have all the standard Dominions here. First layer. I mean, it looks like there's 100 right here, but I know there aren't. There aren't even 100 in the box, but it's still a lot, right? Barely any space between the minis. There's like a couple models for each thing. Next one, you have the heroes. Most likely the so these are the heroes, 6 of them. These are probably the bosses, right? If you've read the instructions, you know that. Check this out. This is really cool. Almost reminded me of those. And you guys. Gonna kill me. I don't remember what they're called, but like in the Dark Crystal, or even like, maybe even like the Fifth Element. I mean, well, I know this guy looks like a Viking dude, but or barbarian. But he's hunched over like those guys in what should we call it? Fifth Element. Those guys in the metal suits. All right, and then you have the dashboards. The updated dashboards are so cool, right? I mean, it's unique to this game, of course. One thing was one of the key things was it's kind of neat, but kind of like I kind of like the Zombicide limitation, right? So like end up with a stack of stuff. There's no backpack, so there's no slots for backpack items. You can carry as much as you want. You can only just equip 3 items, so you just have to choose which 3. You have a space for your character card, and then they have this really interesting way of gaining XP. When you're playing scenarios, you just focus on this corner. When you're doing campaigns, then each of these experience points are comprised of 5 micro points. So that's really interesting to elongate that experience arc. So you get 6 of them here, and I mean, really interesting with Black Plague. They gave you extra dashboards with everything, even though the game is technically like a 1 to 6 player game. You end up with like 8 or 9 dashboards, I think. So, which I thought was odd, but I mean, it's great to have extra stuff, but it's also great to not have so much stuff to lug around too. You just have the stuff that you need. Comes with the player colors, and then the pegs for the matching pegs for your dashboards. And then down here in the half, or like the third tier, third meaning the 1/3 size tier, are like the big bosses. So, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm forgetting my terminology. So you have the regular guys, the minions, and then maybe these medium-sized guys are the agents. Remember, I just perused through the book a really quick skim through. And these are obviously, they got to be boss creatures. Look at that. That's awesome. Again, Draw Labs. I'm going to reference you guys. This is how you make minis for games that people will still say are not quite miniatures games or war games quality. These are excellent. Check these out. The detail on these, and you know what I like also, because I love the Zombicide minis, but those were kind of getting out of hand with all the horns and things. They all started to look the same, and now we have these, and they look. I mean, if you look at enough of these long enough, they look really somewhat similar, but they're not all horned and stuff. They still look distinctly like individual creatures, and that is really cool. Shoot, let's use some of these for Kingdom Death Monster, right? I mean, they're not as horrific, but like I was telling my friends, we could substitute Spidocles for this guy, or this guy for Spidocles, just to get positioning and things, because man, those legs, that is a game in itself, trying to figure out where to place your mini underneath the giant spider. Anyway, so I wanted to do an informal unboxing, but there's just too much stuff here. Okay, we will do the inventory later, I guess. I thought it would be quicker, or I thought I could fill up the half hour that I have available, but there's just too much stuff here. So scrap that idea. We're doing a quick and dirty unboxing. So that's what happens when you wake up late and you don't think things through. I was supposed to do this last night. Alright, so we'll put these back. But I will, oops, darn it, see? That's kind of the annoying thing. So that little tier of stuff stayed on the table. So we'll do a quick nerdy unboxing, but still, if I have time in my video, I will add a brief montage. I'll pause the recording and pull out some of the really cool minis, and we'll get some close-ups of them. Okay. Then of course we have these are useless things. Well, not quite so useless, but so we have the treasure chests you can find, and the pillar tokens, the double-sided level of dungeon tokens, HP or damage points, I guess. And where are these? Oh, these are doors. So I didn't get any doors. Like I said, we just got the base game. I'll pull this out. Base game and stretch goals without add-ons. So, but it came with chests and pillars, which actually we could use these for Gloomhaven players. Here's a thought. I mean, I can't open anything today. Alright, 15 normal treasure chests and 4 special treasure chests and 6 pillars. Yeah, definitely Gloomhaven props if you want to go all 3D. Of course, I don't own Gloomhaven, but I am in a campaign and I feel like I want to bring these and we can try them out just to spruce things up a bit. More cardboard, more chits, bridges, looks like. I don't remember what these are. First player token. Oh no, this is the starting player start point, and then this is the first player token. Yeah, actually not a whole lot of cardboard other than the map tiles, right? You have the map tiles here, still in plastic. Okay, and then now these, I have mixed feelings about these, but these are like, right? These are like disposable things, and you know what? I'm probably gonna laminate a few of these, and then end up photocopying them. To be honest, so, but they look great, right? So you get 20 of each, and you can reuse them, of course. I'm sure. Don't use pens. Check the check boxes with pencils, folks. But yeah, there's 6 character classes that come with the game, and there are a couple additional ones that you can get if you got the stretch goals and things. And then if you did not, I don't see any for an expansion. I mean, there is, but it's in the stretch goal box, so I'm guessing that's an exclusive, not something you can buy later on, which is kind of lame, Simon. Character cards, and they look like the monster cards. Now there was oh, here, let's do this. Get the dice, 3 dice of each color in 4 categories. The red and yellow are combat dice. The green and blue are defense dice. Treasure, different levels of treasure that are available, depending on what level of the dungeon you're in. Event deck. What is it? It's almost like there's a game that maybe yeah, I have not. I can't think of a game, but there's a game where, like, you the event is mysterious, right, until you open the door. I'm sure there's tons of games that do that, but the one that I'm thinking of eludes me currently. Equipment, you can see the Zombicide fans. The bottoms of the cards are almost identical, right? Or they are identical. This is the how many combat dice you roll. This is a melee weapon. It's a mace. If it's ranged, but the thing is it'll tell you what color die to use. So this is yellow. So you'd roll 1 yellow die for combat with a mace. Could have other colors. It's been so long since I played Zombicide, but they have like primary and secondary numbers, I believe. And in this case, they'll just show you what color it is, what die. But level 2 treasure, really awesome. Really good stuff. Now, I ordered, even though I didn't originally end up intending to have a copy of the game, I was still thinking, oh, maybe I'll get the game in retail. So I will ask my buddy if he could order or add on the conversion kit or the crossover kit. for Black Plague, since that's what I have. I have Black Plague. And then you see how much stuff comes in Master Darkness, and it's like, I don't even want to... It is Simon's fault, but I don't even want to buy your stuff retail, dudes. Because you give, like, us everything. With just the stretch goals and stuff. And then most of those things are exclusive, so... Why should I buy it retail and miss out on all those other things? But you have all the characters in Black Plague, and I have Wolfsburg, so I'll probably be using all these characters. Oh, well, not all of them. I didn't get all the add-ons. Remember, I just got the stretch goals with that. And then you have characters from this game, I think, right? Ajax. I'm still trying to figure out where he comes from. Anyways, but these will go to Black Plague, right? Those cards fit in that dashboard. Then you have some reprints, because, where is it? Oh, they're greater roaming monsters. Is this part of the reprint? So you have the reprint replacement pack here. I think all the replacements come in this one. So I'm not sure what these are. Oh, duh. They're probably, they look like zombies, right? Derp. So those are part of the crossover kit. But yeah, my friend said his order was delayed because it's part of that last shipment that got the reprint pack included in the shipment, whereas everyone else who found misprints and things had to wait for an additional set of cards to be mailed separately. So that's why a lot of people got theirs like a month ahead. Anyways, it all worked out, so thanks Simon for being on top of that, so we can have a complete game to enjoy when we got it. And for those who had to wait, I mean, you guys were still playing anyways, right? So it didn't really matter. That is it for the main box. And then, let's see. And then this is the main stretch goal box, which is, look, this is as big as the Zombicide box. This is what I remember that size being. Where am I at? I'm at 17 minutes. Okay, and then so you have two packs of minis in here. I'm not sure why they boxed it like this, why they didn't continue with the pizza box style in Zombicide Black Plague, but you know, this still works. And look at these guys. You get three new heroes. Heroes are in the brown plastic. Wow, that guy's a hero. He looks really evil. There's that. And then look at these. Oh, and you get a unicorn. The unicorn's horn is bent, so I don't know. All unicorns are unique. We shouldn't poke fun. I'm sure I can straighten that out. So some boiling water and things. I've never had to do that. I don't even know if I'll even play the unicorn, because I have a bunch of boxes of zombies I haven't touched in a while, so we'll see how many times this comes out. But man, the minis just get better and better. Draw Labs, are you paying attention? I know Draw Labs probably are no longer in the minis game, but next time someone asks you to make minis, you know what to do. Don't make any minis for anyone. Look at all these cool things. And more minions, more agents, I'm sure, because these guys do not look, well, they're orcs, right? Troglodytes or something. They just look mean. So those are like some pretty medium-sized minis. And then the next box. Oh no, spill them. Pause that, I'm running out of time. Alright, back. More minis. Oh, these are the giant ones. Check this out. I mean, screw the montage. Look at this. Check those guys out. They're humongous. This guy's like the Frost Troll in Blood Rage. My friend said he's taller, but I mean, you know, the boulder he's holding is pointed upwards. He's technically the same size, but the detail is so much. I think it's so much more. Well, maybe it's not as much because that Frost Giant or Troll or whatever is hairier, so it had more details in that sense. This guy's a lot smoother. but I mean, the detail is still there. Really wish I could be painting these. I mean, I could be painting them, but I'll probably ruin them because I'm not skilled at painting anything like this elaborate. So I'll just probably leave it to imagination what people think they should look like. Got an additional campaign in here. I mean, I guess this is technically the expansion, right? You got lava and all sorts of scary stuff. Stairs, so you can have multi-level scenarios. You got a new character class. This is the Bone Crusher. I imagine it's probably like some kind of tank. Oh, there's a unicorn right there. Character cards. Oh yeah, that's pretty neat. You get artifacts in this box, like 2 of them, 2 or 3. Themed to Bone Crushers, whatever, pauldrons. That's what those were, that you can see. And you get the Massive Darkness dice bag, which is really cool. But not, I mean, I gave my Zombicide one to my brother. I had an extra one. I have like 3 of them, right? Because I have, I have Angry Neighbors, Season 3, got Black Plague, Wolfsburg, and all those, and they keep on giving you dice bags. Oh, yeah, I gave one to my brother, and then I used another one for my Chaos bag, or my, what do you call it, for Arkham Horror LCG. So yeah, I mean, this is great. They give you so much stuff that you can repurpose things for other games. And yeah, it's awesome. Kind of lets you know where other people fall short and some stuff, but CMON is definitely over the top, and I appreciate it. So this one has the Sorcerer character class, and we got, looks like another artifact, but a Sorcerer's artifact, and his character card. Well, there's 3 of them. There's sorcerers in here, 3 sorcerers, and there's 3 heroes and 1 enemy. Lord Tusk. This is Lord Tusk right here. I think I saw a guy who could have been Lord Tusk with humongous swords. I don't know what character he's trying to be. Some guy in cosplay at PAX a few years ago. One of the last times I went. Okay, then we have Noble Warriors versus the Cockatrix, and that's cool. That's a scary creature. I mean, it's not nightmarish, but it's not something I'd want to run into. And so you'll get the Noble Warrior as a class. And in this box, you get 3 of them, 3 heroes, a roaming monster, which would be the Cockatrix, an artifact, and this thing. So, really cool Cockatrix, and the artifact is a Noble Standard. This is like a banner, right? Or what? I mean, it looks like a pole arm with a banner on it. It's the banner. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. It's a cool artifact because it's in the expansion box. That's what makes it cool. And then, back of the box, right? More details. And then you have Troglodytes, which gives you 22 more miniatures, 13 cards. It's just a box full of baddies and a giant minotaur, right? So that guy is really scary. 2 more guys hiding back there. Yeah, and more brutes. Greater roaming monsters, yeah. Scary, scary. So, that is the quick and dirty unboxing. I have a few minutes. I'm going to pull out some minis and I'll do some close-ups and stuff so you guys can enjoy. One moment.